We got him. He's here. This was one of the biggest viral photos ever on the internet. This guy in the box next to me is Mr. Viral, and I want to thank my entire family of Facebook and Twitter followers who I put out the call and I said, listen, this is a needle in a haystack. 75,000 or more people in the Superdome at New Orleans on WrestleMania, and I need to find one guy. And within an hour, I had 10 people or so saying, it's him. Ellis, welcome to the Apter chat. I am thrilled to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So first of all, how long ago did you get your, how long have you been a wrestling fan?
Since I was a kid, I can't remember when I started loving wrestling and watching wrestling. It was something we did when I was a child at home with my family.
Yeah.
Forever.
Wow. And who were your favorites when you were growing up?
Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And sometimes Hogan.
Yeah.
For some reason, Macho Man caught my attention more than Hogan.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure why.
You were a macho maniac instead of a Hulkamaniac.
Yeah. I still don't understand why. I guess it was the voice that caught my attention. But I was a Hogan fan, but mostly a Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior fan.
Do you do a macho imitation like all of us?
You know, I could try, but my voice is still messed up from Sunday.
From screaming and yelling at WrestleMania. How long ago did you get those? How did you get those great seats? You had like a front. You were in the front row, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty hard to score a front row ticket at the Superdome for WrestleMania.
Yeah, actually, I did the travel package that they offer.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, it's an investment, but in my mind, this was a trip that I always wanted to do. You know, and I wanted that experience. I wanted to be front row to watch it. This is my second WrestleMania, and I just wanted this one to be, hey, you know, I'm fulfilling a dream. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Where was the first one that you went to?
last year, New Jersey. Yeah.
I think I saw you there. I was there too.
No, if you saw me there, you had binoculars. We tried to be seen, and it didn't work out too well.
Okay, so now you go to the matches here, and of course, you know, it's terrific show. It's a great WrestleMania. It really was. I mean, memorable. And of course, then the match comes on. Brock Lesnar, the client of Paul Heyman,
right,
against the Undertaker. Everybody's going like, this guy, Brock Lesnar, is not going to be the guy. I said it too. But there was one guy in the front row there that I found out from talking to you who was rooting for Brock Lesnar. Do you want to tell us who that was?
That was me.
Yeah.
Actually, it was me and one kid who was behind me. I guess he caught on to me yelling so loud. But yeah, it was mostly me, man. I was rooting for Brock. I root for everyone going against the streak, you know?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, it started with Triple H because I'm a Triple H fan, like no other.
Yeah.
But like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, and then Brock, I was rooting for them, you know? But I didn't think that at the very end they would win. It's kind of unique.
So your reaction, hang on a minute. Would you mind imitating your reaction there?
My reaction was, oh my God. I think that was the, oh my God, I just witnessed history. It wasn't like, oh my God, he lost. I guess it was a combination of a lot of things. It was like, wow, what just happened? It looked very awkward the way it ended.
Yeah, that F5 was devastating.
Yeah. Well, that, and then just the way the three kind of happened, it was like, what? And then in my head, I was like, what? Then I'm realizing, oh my God, he did it. Then I'm like, oh my God, I just witnessed history. Like that was then what you don't see on the footage is that I turned around to everyone behind me and yelled, I told all of you he would do it.
Wow. You sound like your Paul Heyman guy.
I mean, I just, I don't know. I'm not really a Paul Heyman guy, even though I do like everyone.
Okay. You're a Brock Lesnar guy.
Yeah, I mean, no,
No, you're an against the streak guy. You made that
there you
clear.
go. There you
Yeah,
go. I
yeah,
mean, it's like you're. I'm kind of like the guy who roots for the team that is probably going to lose, you
yeah.
know, but you just have hope that they're going to win, and uh, it
So it
was
could have
like,
been Sin Cara, and you would have rooted for him against the
oh
Undertaker.
no, no, not
No.
Sin Cara. He's the only person I wouldn't
All right.
root for. I would be very confused why he's going against the street.
I just threw a name out there
Right,
to
right,
see
right.
how you'd react if it was anybody. So now that match happens, of course, the your reaction, which I watched on the network, and everything was HD crystal clear.
Yeah.
And your reaction, so now you're leaving. Did they show that on the big screen too? Could you see your face on the?
Well, actually, I avoided the big screen the whole time. I avoided it the whole time. The only things I saw were like text my wife who was home and she was
Mhm.
watching it, and she'll do like little screenshots on the iPad
Yeah, yeah,
and she'll send it to me because she was really excited I was going to sit front row.
yeah.
But I actually, at one point during the event, I stopped taking pictures. I was like, I just
But I'm saying
want.
that they had a big screen there where they had the feed going on, so you didn't
Right,
see
it
you.
was over
Okay.
to the far, like it was at
Okay.
the stage,
All
but
right.
the whole time I wasn't even looking. I was mostly just like I tell people I'm a fan, you know.
Yeah.
So the dream was to sit there and watch what was happening in the ring in front of me. That was it. I really didn't look at the screen. The only thing I saw was the screenshots my wife was sending me via text.
So tell us what happened next now.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, about how people started reacting to you and reaching out to you, and then you started seeing yourself online.
Well, a guy behind me in the second row tapped me. He's like, "Dude, you're a meme." I'm like, "What?" He showed me the picture. I was like, "Oh wow, okay." So then, as I'm walking up the stairs, like to get to like out the venue, people are like, "You're the guy. You're the guy." And
Wow.
then, then I started going up. I was trying to like look down, not make any eye contact,
Yeah.
and but I still had the bright white shirt on. So
Yeah, what did
everyone
that shirt say? That was just say yes.
say yes. It was the limited edition Dan Bryan shirt.
Yeah.
So I was actually wearing a Triple H shirt at first, and I switched shirts.
Wardrobe
Um,
changing, huh? Right in
yeah,
there.
I changed because I mean, one, I'm a Triple H fan. I was like, if Triple H wins, I mean that's my guy. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if Daniel Bryan wins, I don't want Batista or Randy
Randy
Orton to
Orton.
win. So I have to join the movement. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So now you started getting calls from me.
right.
You got a call from IGN and the WWE eventually
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people were calling. I mean, it was kind of unique, but a lot of people reached out to me because a lot of people were looking for me online, and WWE didn't really have to try too hard because everyone on the planet found me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. When you went back to work,
oh, I haven't gone back
you
yet.
haven't gone back
I
yet.
go back tomorrow morning. Yeah,
Oh man, man.
yeah.
Can
They all
they're
know.
wrestling fans at work?
No, no, they're
Okay.
not. But they all know what happened, and they are all aware because either they've seen a meme on Instagram or Facebook, or they saw it on TMZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
they
that's
all
great. Well,
know.
thank you. I mean, this is great that we now have you on the Apter chat. We have to take things down a little bit. I know you stayed in New Orleans to go to Monday Night Raw,
Right.
and you saw the final appearance of the character of the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
How sad, how catastrophic everything happened. It should have been the greatest time of his life has just put such a damper on everything that he passed away. But tell us what it was like for you, since he was one of your favorites, to see him in person and put on that warrior mask.
Well, again, like, so typically when I go to an event, I take pictures, right?
Yeah,
And then when he came out, I was taking some pictures and I stopped. I was sitting right by the stairs, but I wasn't like camera facing. It's kind of a unique seating. And I was taking pictures, and he came to the stairs, and the last picture I took was when he was reaching down for the jacket.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I was like, he's pulling the jacket. I gotta get in the moment now.
Where did that jacket come from, by the way?
It was like on the floor, or
Okay,
like under
okay,
the mat or something
okay.
like
Okay.
that. We put the jacket on, and I was like, he's going to shake the ropes, put the camera down, get into the moment. So like I'm shaking the ropes with him in the air and stuff, and he got into the ring, and we put the mask on,
Oh,
and
wow.
like it was,
Yeah.
dude, it
Goosebumps.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
like we were all just screaming, yelling, like we were all doing the Ultimate Warrior raise,
Sure, sure.
and it was just fun, you know.
Wow, that's great. You were there at two historic nights. The night that the streak was broken, and the last night in the life really of the Ultimate Warrior. Unbelievable,
Yeah,
unbelievable. You can say you were there.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's,
we want to end this on an up note by saying that we know that Warrior meant so much to you, and so many other millions and millions of people out there in the Warrior Nation, and we are thrilled that we found you because you're an absolute gem, and you're the type of person, super fan that we all, just want to thank you for supporting us and the business. So, yeah, we found the guy. And thanks again to our Twitter followers. And just in case Triple H is watching this, look in the camera, and what would you like to say to him?
I've already said it to him. I said to him last year, and
Oh yeah, you met him, didn't you?
yeah, I met him last year, and I told him,
At Access.
yeah, I told him Access last year, and I told him everything. You know, if he
He's your hero, isn't he?
he is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's slightly different only because inspiration comes in different areas in life.
Yeah.
Like I met the woman who's now my wife. Who helped me, who helped motivate me to get healthy.
Yeah.
But I narrowed down the exact moment of me. I got my first gym membership after reading Triple H's book.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that I would have not had the tools, the knowledge, or anything to have lost 115 pounds
Wow.
without him.
Wow,
And
that's
it's,
great. He was your inspiration.
yeah, well, he was definitely a motivating force. He was part of everything. Like I think I said on Twitter, WWE, their brand as a whole. We're talking about entertainment, we're talking about wrestling aspects, but it's really entertaining characters who can motivate you in different ways. And the athletes themselves, their stories, their backgrounds are also inspirational.
Yeah.
It's just that reading Triple H's book made me feel confident that I could work out. I didn't think I can go in the gym and do something. I didn't think I can get strong that way. I use that knowledge. I also, of course, diet too.
Yeah.
But without him, I wouldn't have said, "Oh, I know what to do to get this done." The only reason I didn't lose weight at first when I tried was because determination wasn't there. Once I was determined, my wife was at the determining portion of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, hey, now I'm using what I learned from Triple H. I was doing he would call it skull crushes, where you lay on the back of the bench and do that.
Yeah.
I would work on body parts. He had a workout plan. I told him everything.
All right. Well, that and you went from what weight to what weight?
375.
Ooh.
Right now I am 254 today.
Well, he will be glad to hear this. Thank you so very much, Ellis. And again, it's a pleasure for me to have you here on the Apter Chat, one of my favorite Apter Chats of all time. Thank you. We'll see you. Put your finger into the camera here. We always do this, and we'll see you at the matches.